How's it going? From Bathers Caravan Park. Nice little stop, so we've made it across the Nullarbor. Now I'm just going to stretch out the hips and just do a short little session here, and hopefully I'll do one over at the beach as well. Alright, let's get on the mat. Firstly, you just come onto the mat. Just fold your legs, cross-legged. You might be tight in the hips like me after driving. And then we'll just come into our breath, just relaxing down on the mat. Thumb and first fingers together. You can have the palms open to bring in all the positive energy. Or you can have your hands on your knees just to hold the energy in to your body, whatever you prefer. We're just going to sit for the first minute, focusing on the breath. Just a short little meditation, just to calm the mind. Just allowing the thoughts that come into mind to pass through. Just try and focus all your attention on the breath, in and out the nose. And let's breathe in for a count of 4 and out for the count of 4. Another good little tip that keeps you focused on the current moment, the count. 1, 2, 3, 4 in, and 4, 3, 2, 1 out. Just flow with that in your own mind. And if your mind wanders, just bring it back to the current moment on your mat, creating stillness. A few more breaths now. And on your next exhale, bring the hands together. Rub the hands together to create some heat in the palms. Place the palms over the eyes and feel that warmth entering into the eyes. And slowly lower the hands down, opening the eyes, looking through the fingers, and then finishing hands to heart center. Beautiful. Okay, now we'll just roll over. We'll come into a nice tabletop position to start with. We'll drop into a few cat cows. So, inhaling, dropping the belly, shining that chest forward, opening up the heart. Exhaling, rounding the back and shoulders. Lance coming to navel. And just flow with this, with me, just for a few breaths. But do it in your own body. Our breath times might be different. So this is your own practice. So just go with your own flow. Go within. We know what to do. nice little massage of the back, getting the spinal fluid flowing through the body, really emphasizing the top of cat, lifting up and really opening up the chest in cow, feeling into those two postures. So a few more of those. And on your next cow, shining that chest forward, just open up the knees, feet together at the back, dropping back. Hands can stay at the front, dropping down to Balasana, child's pose. I just drop my elbows down. It's a matter of really sinking those hips down onto the heels. And slowly lowering your head down. If it doesn't make it, that's fine. Opening up the lower back and the hips. Have your hands, just fists like this, so resting your forehead down. I like to just go from left to right a little, feeling into that, if there's any tightness. And then after a few breaths, you might be able to come down to palms, flat palms on the mat, just resting your forehead down. And once again, just slightly swaying from left to right, feeling into that, any tightness that you might have. So a few breaths here. Okay, one more breath in. And last breath out, dropping back again. And come up onto tabletop. And we'll hold here. And then we'll inhale, the left arm up, opening up the chest. And exhale, we'll thread the needle through. Just a nice relaxing session this morning. Inhale, flowing with that breath, opening up that chest on that left side. Exhale, thread that needle through, dropping the shoulder and the head down onto the mat. One more flow, and this time when we flow through, we'll hold for 3 breaths. Inhale, coming back up, opening up, full expression, and then hands back to tabletop. Centralize yourself, and then we'll go to the other side. Right hand up as we inhale, looking up to the hand. Exhale, thread that needle through. Inhale, open up that chest, thread the needle through. Last one, same again, holding for a breath count of 3. Just thread it through, relax down, feeling into that opening of the shoulder. Next inhale, come up and really open up that arm, look up, open up that chest and the heart, and come back to tabletop. Let's tuck our toes now and lift up to downward facing dog. Really focusing on the hands, pressing down into the mat. Scooch the thumbs away from each other and tuck the triceps in and underneath. Walk the dog out here, first downward dog of the day. Inhale, come up onto the toes, and then slowly lower down. Slowly lower down to the heels, stretching out those hands, doing left and rights as well. Just feeling into yourself. This is your own practice. Always focusing in on the breath. Here, next inhale, let's come forward to high plank, shoulders just over the wrists. Hold here for 3 breaths. Just engaging the shoulders, still awakening the body, engaging the core, lifting the hips up a little, staying fully engaged. So you're engaging the Mula and Uddiyana bandhas, pelvic floor and the ab muscles. Exhale, back to downward facing dog, walk the dog out here. Come forward again to high plank, slowly lower knees to the mat. Drop back to Balasana. Couple of breaths. Then look between the hands coming up. Come forward to low plank and slowly lower down with form. Gliding through. Inhale, keeping the elbows in beside the floating ribs. Mini cobra. Exhale down. Inhale, coming back up to tabletop. Lift the hips into downward facing dog. Left foot rises up as you inhale. And then coming forward, left knee to the left hand. Exhale. Right foot back along the long edge of the mat. Lift and inhale. And we're trying to have our front shin as parallel with the short edge of the mat as possible. If you tighten the hips like me, just let it go where it is. Still get it. This pigeon pose is a really good hip opener. So inhale, pulling length from the tailbone to the crown of the head. Exhale, we'll slowly lower down, coming to wherever you are, either maybe on your shoulders, or if you're at home, you can have a pillow. And you might like to put a pillow underneath the floating hip, just to keep your hips nice and even. I like to just try and focus on keeping my hips even. Just adds to the yoga. And as you go through the breaths here with hold in this hip opener pose, you might be able to slowly lower down with every exhale, just a little bit further. And once again, I'm just being natural, not being rigid. I can just slightly rock from left to right, just feeling into that hip. My left hip at the moment is tighter than my right. So I'm really trying to feel into where that tightness is and just slowly work on it, nice and steadily. You know, you want to feel discomfort, but you don't want to feel pain. So if you're feeling too much pain, just back out until it's just discomfort. Just work on your body, nurture your body slowly. Yoga takes time. Yoga is a journey. There's no fast track. You have to do the reps. Just focusing on breathing in and out the nose. You're doing perfectly. breath in, and then last breath out. Lowering down a little more. And the next inhale, come up onto the hands, lift and lengthen, tuck that back right foot and lift up. And left foot right up into the air, and bring it down, downward facing dog. Just walk the dog out here. Nice little counter pose. Left hip might be a little sore after that. Pigeon pose. Look between the hands, slowly walk to the front of the mat. Halfway lift as we inhale. And a nice long back. Finding length from the tailbone through to the crown of the head when we're doing the halfway lift. And then forward fold as we exhale. Hands rising up, tall mountain. And then hands to heart center as you exhale. Now we'll flow onto the other side. So hands rise up, tall mountain. Forward fold as you exhale. Have a slight micro bend in the knees. Just really feel into your own body. Halfway lift as you inhale. Forward fold, plant the hands. Kick them back to downward facing dog. Slowly lower the knees. Forward to low plank. Slowly lower down with form. Keeping those elbows in nice and tight. Lifting up as you inhale to mini cobra. Exhale back, downward facing dog. Right foot up as you inhale. And then right knee to the right elbow. Pigeon pose on the other side. Left foot lays down with the long edge of the mat. Once again, your right shin is parallel with that short edge of the mat as possible. Lift and lengthen as you inhale. And as you exhale, slowly come down with that hip opening pose. And just focusing in on the breath here. Same again, you might like to rock from left to right, or you might like to stay stationary. It's entirely up to you. This is your yoga practice. So just go within and feel into your body. This is what I do. I really feel into my body. My hips are really tight from my profession. And I've got to work on slowly opening up that space. And every breath, if you feel like you can go down a little lower, try that. One more breath in, and last breath out. And breaking up that stress that's in our hips, getting it gone. Inhale, pulling length, store all our stress in there, a lot of stress in our hips. So really doing these hip exercises breaks that stress up, out. Gets it out of the body, which is where we want it. So, tuck the back foot and lift up to downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale, dropping back to that downward facing dog. Scooching those thumbs away from each other. Head in between the arms. Feeling into this beautiful sauna. Let's come forward to high plank now. And we'll slowly lower down halfway. Inhale back up, staying in high plank. Back to downward facing dog. We'll go again, move forward to high plank. Yogi style push up halfway down, driving back up to plank, back to downward facing dog. One to do. Forward to high plank, lowering down halfway, driving back up, exhale, downward facing dog. Nice. And forward to high plank now, and slowly lower the knees to the mat. Crawling forward, crossing the feet behind, dropping back onto the hips. Now, let's get into the camera range. Hands beside the body. Inhale, pulling length, and exhale, slowly lower down, engaging that core. Knees into the chest, chin up towards the knees. Nice little squeeze. And release the feet down. Hands on your temples, elbows facing forward. Left foot out, hovering off the mat. A few bicycle crunches here. Left elbow to right knee. And then flowing with that breath, swapping over. Just holding that elevated, extended leg just off the mat, really engaging our core here. Just flowing with your own breath. Really good way to waking up all the organs in the body, keeping us safe, engaging our core, getting strength in the center part of our body. Slow here for a few. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then knees into the chest, chin up towards the knees. Sort of rock from left to right. Sort of massage on the mat. And then bring the feet up. Head on the mat, grabbing the outside soles of the feet for happy baby. Sway from left to right, really feeling that massage on the back. Grounding into the mat, Mother Earth. Try Ninja Baby, left foot in, right foot out, opening up those hamstrings. Right foot in, left foot out. It's one of my favourite poses. If I haven't got time to do yoga, I'll come into Happy Baby. Opening up the hips and the groin. Just light pressure down of the knees beside the ribs. Just hold here for a few breaths. One more breath in, and last breath out. Release those hands, release the feet down to the mat. Hands beside the hips, engaging the feet. The next inhale will lift the hips up to the sky to bridge. Inhale, drive up. Get a nice straight line from your chin to your knees. Really emphasizing lifting up. Really engaging those butt muscles, tensing them up and driving up. Perfect counterbalance for if you've been driving. Inhale, lift up. Really drive that pelvis up into the sky. Exhale, come back down. We'll do another 2. Slowly lower down. Knees into the chest. One last little squeeze, little rock from left to right. And release the feet down into a comfortable resting position, Savasana. Have a little short Savasana here, palms facing up. Just focusing on the breath. So again, allowing any thoughts to come into the mind, just acknowledging them and allowing them to pass through. This is your time. It's just a short time, nothing to be done here except nurture and give yourself some time. Just have that feeling of letting go. Total relaxation. Letting Mother Earth hold you. Just feeling into that. Just breathing in and out the nose. Slowly start to deepen your breath. Just a short Savasana this time. We're only doing a small session. Wiggling the fingers and the toes, rotating the wrists and the ankles, just getting that blood flow into the body. Reach those arms up overhead. Clasp the hands together. Exhale to your left side at the top. Just a slight, nice little banana. Back to center, exhale to your right. And back to center, knees into the chest, nice little squeeze. I like to put my hands underneath my knees now, and we'll do 3 rolls. 1, 2, just a nice massage at the back. 3. A nice little comfortable seated position at the front of the mat. Hands to heart center to end our session this morning at the Bathers Cararvan Park. Bathers Cararvan Park, really nice little quiet park, not far from the beach. And we're going to go and have some brekkie now, and then I'll be in another little session, and I'll do another little short session. There's 2 little short sessions here at Esperance. So hands to heart center. Much health and much wealth to you. And together we say, Namaste. Righto guys, thank you. We'll see you on the mat on our next session. Have a great day.